I have a couple issues I want to fix with the Miata. Firstly, the grip. So we still have winter tires in the rear and pretty bald, getting balder tires in the front. So those are awful. It's all over the place. That's got to get fixed. The fitment is garbage. This is unacceptable. It's bad in the front too. And then third, this car right now is a total boat. Like really bad, really soft. So for 150 bucks, I got some pretty much brand new XXR wheels. They're 16s, and some actually brand new Yokohama S-Drive tires. They literally still have the dot on them. So I'm pretty pumped about that. And then, and I'm not super proud of this one, I got a full set of used max speeding rod coilovers for 40 bucks off of a parts Miata. So these, if nothing else, should absolutely dump this car, be a lot stiffer, and probably ride like trash, but we'll see. The rears weren't low enough for whoever owned this first, so not only are they maxed out, but they have lowering springs on them. So this thing might be like on the ground, we'll see. But before we start tearing everything apart, we're just gonna give everything we bought a good wash down. Just gonna give a spray down with some lube because they're kind of rusty and crusty and old, but the bushings look pretty nice. Soak, get the car up. Dude, this car is already stupid low. This is a bad idea. These are worse than I thought. It's got like positive camber wear across the whole thing. And there's like a wicked flat dry spot. That's pretty bad. I'm glad we're changing those. Yeah, Brandon. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit shorter. So this is probably going to be too irresponsibly low for me, but we're going to jack this up, put everything where it goes, and then probably adjust it after the fact. Oh man, that's going to be low. Dang, these are some nice tires. Other side. Just that easy. All it takes is the extremely dangerous misuse of a spring compressor. Right, if you would grab some rotors. We should be all right. That's what's up. I think I can turn. I think maybe. I'm really happy with that. I hope I can keep it like that. It's not a boat, it's more of a boulder. I don't think it's going lock to lock. Watch the tires. See if they bump fender. Yeah. Holy crap. It gets lower when you sit in it. Fender liner rubbing hard. So it looks really good. I really like the way it looks. I can't even get a finger in on either side, but it's rubbing like in many, many places. So we're gonna leave it for now. We're gonna do the rear, and then once we have everything all set, we're gonna get in and do the fine adjusting and make sure it's safe. That ain't bad, but that ain't sticky neither. Ew. I don't know how I'm gonna get those nuts off. Those are so rusty. It is time. Well, after using every tool we have access to, we've officially broken the stud and still not got the nut off. And on top of that good news, there might be like a thunderstorm coming.
Welcome, I'm the resident mechanic, here to try to help. There it is. I done got half a nut.
And it took 6 20 minutes. Little tiny new shot. All the way up. That side's on. Brandon's getting it buttoned up there. It's on the other side. Yeah, boy. Let's go. Not bad. Not bad. Mud flap. Oh, what have I done? Oh, it looks so good. All right. So it's been a little bit. The Miata looks amazing sitting in here. I love the stance right now. It looks so good. But we have to raise it up to a drivable height. There's about a finger between the top of the tire and the rear quarter. And with how stiff the suspension is, I don't think those two are ever going to touch or interfere. So I'm going to base the front off of the rear height here. So if I can raise that up to about a finger, hopefully it'll be able to turn. And then that'll still look good, but it'll stop from just destroying the car. And in order to measure the gap, to make sure I have all the gaps consistent, I just have a piece of cardboard that I'm gonna line up and cut so that it just fits in here perfectly straight. And then I'm gonna match all the gaps between the fender and tire to however big that cardboard is. So to put that into perspective, here's how that fits in the front right now. I'm gonna say we need to go further than that. Quite a bit. But head in the right direction. Some kind of responsible adult or something drives this car. Could maybe even go down a little bit, but I'll adjust the other side first. That's feeling pretty good. I actually think we might be perfect. The back is just about a finger. The front, a little more than a finger, but I mean pretty much even. And that side front is even with this side front. That side back is even with the other side back. So we're pretty good. All right, 100 foot-pounds on each. Coilovers are all set. And just since it's probably better to find out here than when I'm driving, I'm gonna make sure the tires can full turn lock to lock without touching anything. All right, we're good that way. Ooh boy, it actually gets close on some of the fender liner in here. In a bump, we might smoke that little bit of fender liner, but I think we're good. I think we cleared. But before I go and drive it, there are actually two things that I just remembered I wanted to do. One, I want to take the little chrome valve stem caps from my old wheels because they'll match those ones pretty nice. And then two is my trunk is still totally full of crap from trying to get those nuts broken loose. So I gotta clean that out, put stuff back, and then go drive. components, like we definitely have more camber now, and the alignment still feels good. Yeah, so normally a launch like that, I would spin the rear tires when it was on winter tires. And there, it didn't even think about it. Man, this suspension feels better than it has any right to. The wheels I knew would feel good. The suspension I expected to ruin the ride quality. But it doesn't even feel like okay, it feels pretty good. I'm hitting some like manhole covers and stuff on purpose here. It's eating them up. I'm actually very impressed. And I'm happy, it feels good. Like I didn't ruin my car to make it look good. I'm actually really happy with this right now. There's no sacrifices to what I just did. Maybe a little bit of rubbing here and there, but I'm pretty pumped about how that just felt. So I am super happy with how that just rode. For the coilovers we put on this and how inexpensive they were and the fact that they were used, I mean, this thing just rode super good. Over bumps, it didn't clunk. We really didn't scrape at all. I mean, it didn't feel bad like I was expecting it to. So I'm pretty happy with that. The tires, they felt a lot grippier. And then a big thing I really hadn't even thought about was that with the winter tires in the rear, there was a ton of road noise. It was in the cabin, it was all you could hear, it was louder than the exhaust. Now with these actually nice kind of summer tires on it, there's no road noise. All I can hear is the exhaust inside, and it sounds so much better. I think tomorrow we're gonna take it out and just feel out the grip on these tires and feel the coilovers, and yeah, I think it'll be fun. So even though I haven't been out on a really nice day, I can already tell I have way more grip with these tires than I did before, and the suspension handles much better. The fitment, I'm happy with. Obviously, it could be lower, but already over big bumps, I'm rubbing the fender liner, and this is just really as low as I feel like going with this car. But the suspension, for what it is, I think handles amazing. The thing I've noticed most is a significant drop in body roll. This car used to be all over the place, a total boat when you were turning. Now there is like zero body roll. You are absolutely planted. And even though it's a little bit more harsh just driving on the road, which I expected, it corners so much better than it used to. The wheels, I think, look absolutely amazing. I wasn't sure how much I would like them. Normally people run 15s on Miatas. These are 16s. I think they look great. And for 190 bucks, I think it's a pretty impressive transformation. Hopefully we'll have some nicer days coming up that I can actually go drive this thing and really push it, but for now, I'll see you next time.